Grand rising and bright blessings to all of my pedal patrons here on May the 4th, 2023. Hey, I had to do it, guys. I had to do it. I'm a sci-fi geek and it's who I am. So listen, we switched positions into the moon in Scorpio, effective about 5 o'clock this morning, depending upon which, betwixt both coasts. So we are in a position of extreme energy today. A lot of it is going to be emotional. A lot of it is because people haven't slept because of how the moon energies already affect them. And some of it is going to be because we're having two back-to-back squares, one with Pluto in Aquarius, and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. And then the other one is Neptune in Pisces. Two squares today. It's going to be very emotional for a lot of people. Now, the emotion for some, I'm going to give you all the scenarios. The emotions for some could trigger extreme energy when it comes to having to be in super mad control when it comes to things. Some people are going to be completely opposite end of the spectrum, and they're going to be very internal with it, and they're going to be very harmonious with their meditation and honoring spirituality on the 7 universal day. And the other person's going to be sort of like in the middle, like very just emotional, like wants to get things done, sees the capability of all the potentials that are coming, and maybe just feels like they can't get it together. Just give people extra space today. I wouldn't be making any specific decisions when it comes to important things. I just give it a couple of days. That's a lot of energy being pushed in there. Doesn't have to be negative, but it is a lot. And it may not be affecting you, but it could be affecting someone in your circle. And so you just need to be aware of that. We will have a trine that takes place a little bit later with Saturn in Pisces. So that's going to travel and connect in. And so that will soften some of that a little bit. It's going to kind of like, okay, now, let's try to get it together. We're going to soften some of these energies that are a little bit too, or tighten up on some of those energies that are a little too airy-fairy. And that's going to sort of bring it back together. And then we will have a final sexy sextile with Venus coming in with Gemini and Jupiter in Aries. And so it will really give people the permission to kind of come back into themselves and sort of honor what it is that they need to do to kind of release and let that out. So don't be afraid of exercise today. Don't be afraid of playing today. Don't be afraid of your creative ideas, but I wouldn't necessarily go into just big decision making today specifically. People are tired. We've got this big moon coming up. So the mantra is, I am in control of my emotions and I am well. Many blessings, guys.